Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the iZombie after show, Live and Let Clive. This is episode 4, and it was pretty damn good. Again, they did a really great job. The dialogue has just been getting better and better, and not just with the main characters, but the side characters. Like, one of my favorite dialogue was between the two henchmen. Ended up killed off, supposedly. I guess they were actually dead, but you saw that he had frozen bodies in there. I talked about that later. But where he said, "What did I always tell you?" It was something along the lines, "You have to the only way to predict the future is to create it," or something like that. Which is a really great line. Like, that's a good thing to live by. If you're watching this and you watch the show, please live by that. Like, create your own future. Like, that's the best way to control your future, is to create it. That's some good knowledge he spit, even though he got killed. But that was because his little fuck buddy, woman friend, was cheated. Betrayed them, I guess. But now she get a free sample of this cuisine food that they're eating, like cuisine brains. Like, this is like ravioli stuffed brains. Like, this is really good. Like, I love how they are creating different ways to eat brains. And I'm guessing they're using different super seasonings so they can taste it. Especially if they're paying like $1,000, you would think, for it. But also, if you watch my last video, everything that I said, I predicted, became true. Even though like 20 people saw it so far. But those 20 people, they know what I said was true. Like, of course, we saw that he was undercover detective, which is what I said. And then about Jerome, which I found his name. I didn't remember in the last video what his name was, that black kid. But Jerome, he ended up getting killed. Of course, we all figured that, though. It was like I said, he was either gonna get killed or got turned. He ended up getting killed. But as I also stated in my second video, is that Blaine is creating a zombie army. We saw a second one. We saw two frozen bodies, two bodies frozen, and he was like, "This is why you keep plenty of supply, blah blah blah." But as we saw, he was all white, pale, white hair, had all the traits of the zombie thing, and was listening to him, and he was like, "Push your weight around. You gotta earn your weight here, whatever." But another thing that I said, so is like, he got big plans. I don't know if he's already knocked off the mob boss that he was working for, or he just finally started his own organization now. Like, he's starting his own thing, which is going to be real interesting to see, because like I said, who's to say that he somehow I don't know how the zombiness actually works. Maybe he turned those two guys into zombies and he had like 4 people now, 5, including the female. I can't think of her name. But man, what about those tans though? What about that extra hard tan? I wonder if the people that's tanning them know that they're zombies, and they're just like, "I'm getting paid to do this. I'm just tan everywhere." Do they tan everywhere? Where the sun don't shine. Like, they were getting tanned up and getting all pretty, getting the nails did, getting the toes done. Blaine is a high maintenance guy. He is a very, very high maintenance man, as you can see. But he's metrosexual. He looks good. I'm metrosexual. Don't look at this. But a man likes to look good, and there's nothing wrong with that. He likes to look good and eat good. He has a quality. He has a fine taste, a great zombie palate, if I might say. That was great. Like, I love that Blaine his character is coming off super cool. And since we're just talking about Blaine, I will go on to my other theory that I've been talking about and suggesting, which is his actual utopian. It was mentioned again. It was I think he said there was a crate of utopian, or they found a crate of utopian drugs on one of the other guys. So like, he's there, like, either it's Blaine or his older boss is pushing this drug. Now, we still don't know if it's the finalized product or if it's the messed up product, like the product that turned them into zombies in the first place. And another thing, is this zombiness, like, are they obviously we can tell they're not loyal to their creators, in a sense, like vampires. But Blaine's creating them, so that like all his creations are following him, besides Liv, of course. So that's real interesting to see. I'm loving how this playing out. Like, even though it's kind of like, it's been episodic, but they still had the same. This, like I said, the same thing has been this the major arc that's been connecting all these episodes together from 1 through 4 is Utopian. That drug has been said, mentioned in some form, shape, way. Like, that drug has been in here. So keep a lookout for that, because I'm pretty sure within the next couple episodes it's going to become more prominent. Like, something's going to end up happening with the Utopian drug that's going to probably deal with Liv's family, because there I don't know, I got a real feeling since her brother had some good airtime today, and I don't know if y'all did, but I got this feeling that he's going to be more on the show. I didn't look at IMDb, and I can't think the actor's name or his character name right now. God forbid. But he's moved in with Liv, or staying with Liv right now. So I'm thinking that something's gonna happen to where he's gonna end up getting caught with this drug, or somehow this drug's gonna get incorporated with him. School. How youth, teenagers, and want to do drugs. I'm thinking it's gonna get caught up to him somehow. That's why it's gonna make it like super real personal for her to stop Blaine and to do this. Like, I think that's gonna happen. I can see it playing out, trying to predict. It's fun predicting and seeing what's gonna happen. And I think with I think that's gonna bring the story arc of the Utopian home for her. And that overall thing, I think that's gonna be really good. Let's talk about another character that we haven't been really seeing a lot of, but they got an actually good time in this episode as well, which is Major. Yeah. Trying to figure out a good way to say his name. But I really liked just the first episode, that I liked Major's character. Like, that I really connected. Maybe because I'm a Diablo 3 player. Maybe because I don't per se look like a nerd, or like a gamer at times. But like, it's that, because I would never thought he would be a gamer. And I love how they like just killed that. They killed that. Big, buff, good-looking, sharp gym man. He's a hardcore gamer. Like, it's the second game that we saw him playing. Second game that have RPG elements at that. And to get 2 out of 3, if you're a hardcore gamer, you playing RPGs of some, because it's not just a basic hack and slash. Dying Light, that's RPG elements. You got to build your character a certain way to survive. In Diablo 3, you have to build your character a certain way to survive. And so seeing Blaine and Ravi have this not Blaine, Major and Ravi had this bro moment was great. Like half through the episode, like, it was super awkward at first, where he was like, "Yeah, I'm here to talk." He's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. Liv's not here right now. Blah blah blah. Melody's not here right now. So I don't know what you're doing here." And he's like, "Oh, she told me I'm here for you for the move-in." And you could tell Ravi was like, "This bitch just didn't I tell her I like my space?" But it all worked out in the end. Like, I think maybe he might have some feelings for her. I think maybe they might, CW themselves are real not good, well, good I guess, but real known for having these threesome love arcs. They're like the threesome love triangles going on with all their with every show they have. Every show is a 3-way love triangle, or a six-tuplet triangle of some sorts. And hopefully they stay just partners and friends, but I can definitely see it. It looked like she might get a little interest next episode. I saw the preview. It looked like she might get a little interest, as if she had a boyfriend. We might see how that works out, but nevertheless, like, them living together, it's gonna be real good, because like, obviously he, Major isn't stupid. He saw the cock blocking. He was like, "You trying to run, like, you running interference," but he saw that. But he accepted the interference because Ravi is a cool guy. Who wouldn't want a roommate that does the same thing as you, and is gonna bring something to the table to enjoy the thing that y'all like to do? Like, this big old TV, great sound system. Y'all both play the same game, and he can carry him. He was a level 70 wizard, was it? Was he a level 70 sorcerer? Or something? I can't think of what they said, but he was a level 70, and Major was a level 60, so I get free carries, and this man's gonna pay rent, and he's bringing a big TV. and he wants to black out for the glare. Let's go. So that was great. Like I enjoyed Major because I usually don't. Not on screen anyway. Sorry, my screen went black. Anywho, so that was really good to see him, and he played a good vital role, I guess. And you know, you saw him all sexied up. You saw his little girlfriend in the beginning, and it was super awkward, but she played it off well. You know, my girl Melanie, aka Liv, aka the Kung Fu Zombie Queen. She did what she needed to do. And transitioning, let's keep talking about her. You know, Rose. She was a great actress as always. She did an amazing job. She nailed it. You really didn't see too much of the personality though this time, which I was kind of disappointed because I thought she was gonna be like very. I said in my last video, you know, maybe very skittish or something, you know, but that wasn't the case at all. I did miss the nail on the mark with that prediction. But you didn't really see his personality besides the little kung fu. You know, I thought I was really wanting to see like Kung Fu Rage Zombie. That's why I said in one of my tweets. I wanted to see some Kung Fu Rage Zombie, like eyes red, and she's like doing some hardcore like breaking stuff. But she went straight rage mode, and when she goes zombie rage, she turned into like a bar brawler and just go balls to the wall. And obviously he realized that because he was like, "What are you? What are you?" He saw the red in her eyes. He saw the veins everywhere. And it's great. Like, I'm glad there's always coincidentally someone there to bring her back, because what if she just go full ham or full zombie and just eat somebody? That's gonna be real. I think that's gonna be like a deterring moment. Like maybe end of season 1, because there already are talks about season 2. I'll be tweeting about that all this week and more about stuff like that. But there was some speculations and things, and the writers, I believe, saying there's going to be a season 2. So yes, we're getting that. So I think end of season 1 would be great if they ended it with for controversial cliffhangers, if they walk in either Clive or Ravi, like, catch her actually eating something, just going beating them and they can't stop her, and she like goes in and eats somebody, and like maybe Ravi's trying to stop it and Clive sees her, something like that'd be really good. But that's off topic. Mountain Dew. That's off topic. But anyway, it was really good seeing, the detective skills. She's learning how to be a detective herself. I mean, she went and did some backtrack on on Clive. Like, I saw bits and pieces of Clive, and he looked kind of crazy. I mean, first of all, my first question would have been, when did Clive get a mustache? And at first I thought it was a Hitler stash, but he had this going. So it was just like the outskirts of it was just the outskirts, and that just looked weird altogether. I mean, I would have thought he was be a cop too if you come in looking at that like that. Try to the what they call the blue cobras. I don't know. I mean, I thought they were just going a regular Yakuza route, but they didn't. Shout out to the hashtag Agent Porn. that was funny. Like the comedies was still in here. Like it was I want to say a different tone, but it was definitely more story driven. You got more of the utopian. There was a lot more hints to the main story, because Blaine was a lot more like, if you could look through, observe the episode, you can see that they're definitely starting to set up. This is now starting to set up for everything. So I'm excited about that. But yes, she did great. The joke between Melanie, she came in, bubblegum dipsy slut. And I got a thing for Asian guys, and that she did that. And Ravi, great wingman. Ravi's great wingman. They did really good. Like I did like that. I did like that, where it's like she go play detective with him and then go play real detective with Clive. So that was good altogether. It was great. It was a great episode all around. Am I missing somebody? Am I missing somebody? Yeah, let's talk about Ravi. Let's talk about Ravi. Like I said, I never really talked about Ravi, but he is a great. I think his real name is Rahul. I follow him on Twitter. If you don't follow him, please follow Rahul. Follow Rose, and follow Malcolm. follow all three of them. I don't know. I need to find out what's Major's, because, like I said, if Major's gonna be I saw that he was in like a good, not every episode, but not all 12 that they shot right now. But I saw that he was in like, I want to say 6 or 7 episodes. So that was good. Like I'm really enjoying where this is going. Like I said, Riv, blah blah blah, Rahul, he's doing a great job. Like, this is my first time ever seeing him acting, so that's amazing. He shout out to him. He's knocking this out the park. They're doing like with the show, they're doing a great job. There's been, like, we was talking again about, are they gonna incorporate the other ghouls and ghosts and goblins and everything else that's in the comic book, and that's still, we don't know. That's still off the table, I think. They can still, like, they can do this utopian thing for at least 2 to 3 seasons and just concentrate on zombies. They can do that, because it can be they can be, you know, a bigger thing besides just Blaine. You know, I think they can do something with that. But Mom's been a bitch, as we can see. She kicked out her own son. What is he, like 16 through 18, I'm guessing, because he's still in school. He said he had 4 A's, 2 B's, and Mom was a bitch about it. Man, my mom would have loved if I had brought in 4 A's, 2 B's. But, you know, I brought in all A's. I'm a gangster like that. All A's. Every day. In my dreams, though. But, overall, it was a real good episode. You know, will Major have a love interest? Because, you know, he obviously still has to have some type of feelings for her. If he, you know, he knows that she was doing that, but allowed it. You know, nevertheless, him and Riv hit it off. But you gotta think that something is going on with it. Like, you know, maybe he still has feelings for her, but of course, you know, they were fiancé for so long. But I wonder where that's gonna go. I guess just in this video, pretty short. I'm trying to wrap them up because my video has been about 25 minutes, but I'm trying to end this around that 20-minute mark. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter at iZombieAS, and also to like, subscribe, or dislike, comment. You know, I have people message me on Twitter a lot about different stuff. I make memes. I try to spread the word. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm a loyal fan trying to spread the good word about this show, because it's needed. Like, if you never watched Veronica Mars, I think they might have it on Netflix soon. They have to, because like the Veronica Mars movie was recently released, probably about like a couple months ago. You know, it's like it's something people, if you enjoy this, go back, look at those, and then you'll become a real advocate for this show. And just not even a real advocate, just, you know, just if you like it, tell people, tell your friends, man. You know, come over, let's watch iZombie. You know, just try to spread the word as much as you can. Let's get this show, you know, even though it does got a season 2, pretty much, but let's do what we can in our powers to get this show to where it needs to be, because it's a great show. And at us as fans, it's our job to spread the love, make it do what it do. You know, go get your zombie tan on, tell your friends, and let's make this happen, guys. So I'll be hopefully dropping another video. I worked 4 days straight, so that's why I kind of haven't dropped enough like videos besides these, but I do plan on doing other videos. So hopefully I'll be able to drop another video in a couple of days about the comic book and what I think of the differences between the two. If I like it, if I don't, is it necessary? Do they need to do anything from the comic? How true of adaptation, and different stuff like that. And I also do gaming stuff, so if you're interested in that, watch me play support brand on League of Legends. Feel free to join me on League of Legends at Hello Kitty King. That's my name. Add me. So, peace out. Annyeonghaseyo, ciao. I didn't say that at the beginning of this episode. I jumped straight into the conversation because this episode was so good. So good. Definitely my favorite by far. Anywho, eat brains. Much love.